Mics. Gotta have the mics on. There we go. Can you guys hear me now? I hope so. With every platform is so different. And of course, Jane is here with me today, helping me monitor. And I can't see a thing except for I'm looking over at her what she's doing over there. I was going to add her as a moderator and I couldn't figure it out. But next time I will do that. This is so new for me. Technology is not my cup of tea, and I am freezing today, so I have my cool Skyrim blanket. For those of you don't know me, my name is Kori Linae Carothers, and I am broadcasting from my home studio. You can see all kinds of stuff behind me. I have my piano back here, my keyboard, and normally I broadcast on Facebook, and I decided to move over to YouTube, which probably was not the best idea in the middle, almost the end of the year, but I thought I did it because of some issues we were having with playing music on Facebook. The replays were being muted and people couldn't hear the music that was being played, so I decided to come over here and try live on YouTube, which is kind of fun and daunting at the same time, but I like it. I'm up for a challenge, and I really wanted to do it. And of course, it's a little nerve-wracking, but hey, if you do anything, if you go out and drive your car in rain, you might wreck your car. Who knows? I don't know.
Just tangent.
Yeah, Jane thinks I'm kind of crazy, but I am her mom. I am crazy, and I do crazy stuff. So I wanted to welcome you here today and tell you that I love the Christmas holidays. They are my favorite. What are you doing over there? Are you making faces at me?
No, I'm itching my eyebrow.
Oh, sure.
My eyebrow is itchy.
Yeah, sure. Uh-huh.
What? Leave me alone.
Jane is a fantastic artist in her own right. She is going to college to do graphics animation.
Character design for animation.
There we go. Character design for animation. She is working on a few things for me, so I can't wait to unveil those next year. So I'm going to start out with a piece of music that I really like, and I actually asked my fans to tell me if they think this would this Christmas, as I would ask, and a lot of them came back and said yes, and it's Nantucket, and it is from my album Trillium. So here we go. Okay, so I am now making sure I have the mic on before I come back and start talking with you. Yeah, I've been posting probably not enough about Live with Kori being on Facebook today. I mean, not Facebook, on YouTube today. And I just posted in Facebook. Hopefully people will click on the link and come. But, you know, actually this is so much easier than Facebook. YouTube to stream to it is so much easier. I can't even believe it. It's I don't have to do like 50 jabillion things that Facebook required for me to do. And it's so much better. And I love it. I love being able to have it easier than what Facebook was putting me through. And YouTube actually, you know, the YouTube beta creator actually has this dashboard that I am looking at when I play the music. I can actually see you guys, and I can see what's going on, and if the stream is high quality, and I really like it. It's really more intuitive than Facebook. So sorry, Facebook, I don't like you anymore. So what I'm planning, I'm actually planning on some really fun things for 2019. As you know, I've been spending since July, I think, until now. I've been updating the my website and my shop page because it really needed some help. And I've been restructuring everything, and it's been really, really hard work, but it's been a lot of fun too because I have a good support group that's been teaching me how to do it. And then, as you know, I'm working on the Christmas album, and I'm not going to jinx it with a date of when I'm going to release it, because there's so much that needs to be going on and that needs to happen. And which is totally doable. It's not impossible. Everything's going to be put into, you know, place. I'm being more organized rather than in the past. I've just kind of flown by the seat of my pants, and I really don't like that feeling where I know where I'm going, but I have no, you know, steps to get to that goal. So it's going to be a lot of fun doing some really cool things. I can't tell you what they are yet, because then you would know, and then if they didn't happen, well, then it would be my fault because it's all me, and that's okay. I'm up to the challenge, and I'm really, really excited about what's going on and what we're setting it up, what things I'm setting up to happen. Because as you know, I'm a total independent musician. I do not have a record label backing me financially or with their big machine, you know, social media machine. So I do all of that, which is fine. I like it. I know what I'm doing. I'm not scared of it. It's just, I just have to do it and get it done. So Jane, are there any questions?
Not at the moment.
All right. How many, do we have a lot of people in there, or just a few?
We've got 6 watching.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Welcome, all 6 of you. It's good to have you. I'm going to go ahead and ask you, will this next song, Christmas, it's from my album Trillium, and it's called Crystal Fields, and it features Jeff Oster and Eugene Friesen. And here we go. Jane and I were talking about the track, Crystal Field, and she said she could. What did you say? It was like a wintry landscape.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that she's an artist and she knows what she's doing, man. I was doing some single covers for some singles that I've been releasing, and she would like come in here and go, no, this would look better, and she'd do her thing, and she's fast, she's quick, and I'm really grateful for her. So yeah, that was Crystal Fields off my album Trillium, and my name is Kori Linae Carothers, and usually I have a guest, and I will have a guest later on this month on the 20th. His name is, he goes by Pipe Choir, and his name is Michael Bostwick, and he's really, really cool electronic musician, so that will be a lot of fun. And then hopefully if some other people would like to be featured on here, that would be really awesome. I know after the first of the year it's going to be a little bit crazy. We'll start scheduling a lot more people to come on the show with me, but and normally I'm playing, but today I decided to do something a little different to change things up since I am here on YouTube, and I wanted to see how this would work first before I do anything live on YouTube. And I can't tell you how much easier this is. It's just crazy cool. I really love it, and OBS seems to, the software that I'm using, the encoding software, it seems to really like it better than Facebook, so I'm very happy about that situation. It's kind of rainy and cold today. Cold for us is like 48 degrees, 50. Let's see what our temperature is today. It's 59. You can see.
Cold.
It's cold for us, and Jane's all wrapped up in her blankets. I'm wrapped in mine. I've been drinking hot chocolate today. It's just, tonight it's going to get down to 47, which kind of freaks me out, but she's making faces over there. Maybe I should have her come on as a co-host. That would be really fun.
That would be fun, yeah.
I would definitely have you do that. So next time we'll have Jane. When I don't have a guest, she'll be my co-host. Whoops.
Nice.
That's typical Kori business. I'm very clumsy, so my kids will tell you that the weirdest things happen around here, and it's just because I'm prone to being very clumsy, and I drop things and I break things, not because I want to, but it's just funny. And any more comments or questions?
Pipe Choir went, I am so cool, Kori said so.
That's right. You are.
And Chris said 59 would feel like shorts weather right now, and I told him no, too cold.
yeah, you guys, I grew up in Minneapolis, so I know what the cold feels like, but my Minnesota blood just went south when I moved to Texas with me, and I cannot handle anything colder than 60 degrees. And that's because I'm a wimp. I know that if I were ever to move back up north or back east, I would have to get better at, I will definitely get better, warmer blood for sure, because, I mean, what are you going to do? Are you going to freeze to death when you're up there? And I love to wrap myself up in blankets and get comfortable and wear sweaters and socks, and I'm into that. Some of my kids are not, and she's one of them. She loves the heat, and I can't stand it when it's too hot because I become very sluggish. So sorry guys, 58 degrees is cold for us. But you should see some of the people that I've been seeing walking around when I've been running errands. Some lady was in a huge puffy jacket with a hat on, a really warm hat, and a scarf around her neck.
Okay, me. You saw me.
Well, it wasn't you. It was another lady, and she had these huge boots on too. Something that you would see like if we had like 20 inches of snow or something. But that's never going to happen except for up in the mountains. And even the mountains, they don't get the snow like you guys do. So I am going to go on to the next song. It's called Carol of the Bells, and it's from one of my favorite guitar albums. It's called Six Strings of Christmas by Stephen Arnold Music, and it's featuring a guitarist named Milo Deering, and he's really good, and I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I love listening to it. So here we go. Okay, so I have to tell you a story about this particular compilation. It's by Stephen Arnold Music, which Stephen Arnold is a studio. They started at a very tiny studio in Dallas, Texas. And when I was 15, I went in and recorded 2 songs. Father's Dream, and the other one was I'm trying to remember the name because I haven't recorded it since then, but I actually sang on it. That was before my voice did some crazy things. And they were a very tiny studio. It was just 1 or 2 people working there, but I got to meet Stephen Arnold at the time. He was a young man when I was a teen, and he was really cool. So fast forward to years later, I saw him on Facebook, and so I messaged him and I said, hey, did you know I was 15 when I went into your studio in Dallas, Texas, and recorded these 2 songs with Richard Gritto and this other guy named Andy Rico? And he's like, oh my gosh, I totally remember them. And he goes, you did? And I go, yeah. And I told him that I had since then recorded at Imaginary Road Studios with Will Ackerman and Jeff Silverman in Nashville. And he was like, that's way cool. And it was really awesome to connect with him and talk to him about this kind of thing, and just to see his company is global. I mean, he's in London. They do a lot of spots for I think CNN and ESPN, and they do a lot of news shows. They do clips for them, and they have a studio in Santa Fe, and they also have a of course they have their big studio in Dallas, and they have a studio in London, I think, but they're worldwide, and it's just so fun to see how well they have done. And I've connected with some of the guitarists that I play for them from time to time on Facebook. I haven't met them in person, but like Lou Palo, I mean, he is a killer guitarist. I mean, I love watching him play. And Tom Bresch, who is another fantastic guitarist. And you know, I'm confused by the guitar. I've tried to play ukulele. I'm more of a keyboard person, so Will and I have this ongoing joke that he's like, well, the piano kind of confuses me, and so you definitely confuse me with the guitar, because I just sit here and watch him play, and I've tried to play, and I'm just like all fingers and thumbs, and so that was kind of a really fun story that I was able to connect with Stephen Arnold. So hey, do you guys have any questions or comments for me, or any suggestions for the next shows that are coming up? And I really appreciate you guys, you know, hanging out with me here today. So if you have any questions or comments for me, just let Jane know and she'll tell me, because I can't look at the screen and do this at the same time. I am a multitasker, but I'm not that good when I'm actually broadcasting live and then trying to do all these different things, because then I get all confused and freaked out. Any questions?
Pipe Choir says, don't interview me? With a question mark?
What?
I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Well, like, you're going to be interviewed. You're going to be on this screen that you see, where it's going to be me on one side of the screen and you on the other. So you better be interviewed, and you got to send me your music still. So you got to Dropbox me some music that you want me to...
He says joking.
Oh, joking. Oh, sure. Fine. You know what we do to jokers.
You gotta do /S to show the sarcasm. It doesn't translate well on the internet.
No,
so
it doesn't.
Have to do /S. Chris says, keep doing YouTube live events.
Yeah, I think I am. I really like this format so much better than Facebook. I don't know what it is. I just feel more comfortable here. I don't know. It's just another platform. It's internet, but this is really cool. And I've had a lot of friends tell me that they like the Facebook, the YouTube platform better. I don't know what just happened, but something just got bright. It's really dark outside, so I have to have all this lighting in here so that you can see me and I can like actually see what I'm doing. I'm gonna go ahead and play the last song. Maybe I'll play two more. I don't know. It's the next one is God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen, and it is the 6 Strings of Christmas, Volume 2 by Stephen Arnold Music. You can find it on iTunes. I posted the link in the chat window, and the featured artist is Kevin Affleck, not Affleck, but Affleck. So I hope you enjoy this, because I really love this rendition of it. Well, I just wanted to tell you guys thank you for joining me today. It was a different format, but I am definitely coming back this format next week because it's so much easier, and I feel it's much easier to use, much easier for me to just set up. I mean, the things I had to do to set up Facebook Live was ridiculous. So, Jane, thank you for joining me. Anybody, any comments?
Not since the last ones.
All right. Well, you guys take care, and Merry Christmas, and we'll see you next Thursday at same time, same channel. Now I can say that. Haha. All right. You guys take care and be cool.